What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Myra.
And I am Megan. Welcome back, guys.
Yes, welcome back to another week. Not really that eventful in the planner world.
Nope, the streets been quiet. Okay, the planner streets have been very quiet, which is definitely not a bad thing. But yeah, what have you been up to, Myra?
I mean, other than the girls fighting about reels, but that's none of my business. But I have been I've been good. I've been good overall. What has happened this past week? Maybe I say that for a bonus episode with my fiasco with training a new person.
Oh yeah, that would be a
ghetto
good one.
was that?
Yeah, okay, we'll talk about that on
we'll talk about it on the bonus episode, but that was wild. But yeah, that was the highlight of my week because that just drained me so much. I actually still need to hop on work to finish stuff because I didn't get to it because of that. But other than that, very chill. Candle buying. Halloween is here at Bath and Body Works, if you ain't know.
Bath and Body Works. It is July, girl. I'm excited for Halloween in the fall too, but damn, why do we need our candles literally 3 months early?
Now, this is a fall stand podcast. We stand fall.
1,000%. 1,000%.
I'm still burning. I'm literally burning the perfect summer right now.
Because it's summer. It's like literally 2 more months left of summertime.
I looked at those candles like I don't even feel right in my spirit to burn them now. Because it's not cozy. It's hot as hell.
If you start burning them now, they're not going to be here for Halloween because it's 3 months away.
I know.
I don't understand why they feel like so. I mean, that just lets me know we're gonna have Christmas candles in September, probably.
For sure. Oh, Christmas is here September.
Yeah. Literally. They look, you had 2 months to get your Halloween stuff. You didn't get it, even though Halloween not even here yet. It's time for Christmas.
See, I was gonna say everybody is a huge fan of Halloween, so maybe we'll get it later, but nah. I think it still be early. I think it still be early.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I can't. Yeah, I haven't had too much stuff going on either. Just work and chilling, and I don't know. Yeah.
How is work?
Work is going really good. Yeah, I've had my own just say no to coworkers moments.
Facts.
And we can definitely talk more about on the bonus episode. But yeah, work is going good. It's been pretty smooth, and just living happy. The gas prices are starting to go down a little bit. They're finally under $4. And now going to the gas pump, I feel like I hit the lottery. I'm so grateful to not be paying like $4.70 a tank, a gallon anymore. It's wild.
Oh man,
it's wild.
Ours is still a little bit over $4, like maybe like $4.25 or something like that. But there is this gas station that's close to my house that has it at $3.99, and I don't know how they still got gas because it stay with a line.
I know it'd be packed. I know everybody going
stay
there
with a line. I don't know how they still have gas, but I try not to think about it. I just fill up and just don't look because it's one of those things like I have to have it.
You have to have it.
Yeah.
So all you can just do is whine about it to your friends.
Yeah.
And that's it because you still gotta have it. We have to go from point A to point B. So it's just I just remember when gas was like $1 something or like $2. Oh my gosh. I remember being a kid and it was like 99 cents a gallon.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, gas was nothing. It was literally nothing.
We just be taking stuff for granted, clearly.
I know. I can remember it getting up to $2 and my grandpa like complaining about that. I'm like, I wish.
Girl.
I wish now.
For real. Literally. It's so crazy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into some planner stuff. So what is the brand that owns Power Sheet? Cultivate What Matters? It's Cultivate.
Yeah.
Okay, Cultivate Women. I always get them mixed up with Cultivate and Create, which is another brand that makes planners, and you can find their planners in like Target and stuff sometimes.
Oh.
So Cultivate and Create, the people who brought us Power Sheets, you know, the like 1,000-page goal planner, they are coming out with a daily planner. I have no idea when it's coming out, but they had like previews, I believe, on their website, and also like an email blast they sent out with previews of it. So it's like a 12-month daily planner. I think I'm not sure if it's dated or under. Y'all, I'm such a bad podcaster right now. I don't know nothing about this planner. I know
it is dated.
Okay, it is dated.
Shout out to the Patreon crew. I'm looking at the Facebook group. Y'all be having the deets.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, does that mean it's gonna come out soon for 2023? Like it's gonna be a dated planner for next year? That would make the most sense.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I'm pretty sure somebody said it's supposed to be coming out in the next few months.
So that would tell that. So more than likely, then it's not going to be academic year, because that would be like right now.
Yeah,
will be the start date. So yeah, if it's not coming out for like until like September, October, something like that, it's definitely going to be for 2023. And yeah, what do you think about it so far, Myra? Did you get to look at the preview of it?
Oops. Okay, so I don't think we have a release date yet, but the planning pages are supposed to be from December 26th of this year through the end of December of 2023.
Okay.
So I guess they're giving you that last week of December for this year.
Because you need that whole week to do the goal setting pages. I'm assuming it probably has some type of goal setting pages in it.
Yeah. So it is dated. I mean, that's a bit ambitious for it to be dated. For it to be like their first planner in a sense. This is their first planner.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so that's a bit ambitious, but yeah, I did see the layout. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it could have been a lot more going on.
You think it's too basic?
Yeah, I don't like the font of the actual day of the week. Like this Wednesday is like a scripted font, and I feel like a lot of smaller, I guess, planner shops or I don't know, paper companies, they fall in this trap of trying to make the font like super fancy. It's like you ain't gotta do all that. Like you ain't gotta, I mean, it don't have to be Times New Roman, but like let's keep it simple. Cause like it's super thin. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that super thin scripted.
I was about to say, because I'm looking at it too. So like the day of the week is the only thing that's in script.
Yeah, it's only the day of the week.
Else is like, but you can still look at it and tell like it looks like it's like 3 different fonts on one page. Like the day of the week where it says priority, today's wins, and the day is a different font. And then like they have like these little like pre-written to do things on here already, like 3 of those, and those are like a totally different font. So this is just kind of nitpicky stuff that we're noticing, because obviously we're planner peeps, so we're gonna notice this type of stuff. But I don't know, for me it is kind of given like made on Canva. Like I feel like I could play around on Canva
I wasn't
for a
gonna
few
say
hours.
that, but thank you.
Is that too mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
just saying that to say like it doesn't look bad, but it is kind of basic.
Yeah,
it's kind of basic looking. It doesn't really look like unique or anything like that. And I'm curious for them going into their first like planner that they really made, because their goal planner, I don't really count that as like a planner. Why they didn't start out with the weekly? Why they jumped to the daily?
Yeah, and I mean, as far as we know, it's all on the same binding. It is O-ring. So that means it's going to be thick.
Yeah.
And you know, we're kind of curious about the paper quality too, because I mean, a daily year is a lot. They are going to have Saturday and Sunday on the same page, so that'll cut down a bit on the paper. But I still feel like that's going to be a lot of pages. I mean,
especially if they have those goal setting pages in there too, which is one of the reasons why the Moxie Life is so thick, because it does have those goal setting pages in it as well. Yeah, I mean, they look cute or whatever. It's just kind of basic, and it's like I feel like everybody is jumping on the daily train, which I mean that's fair. You know, the whole community has kind of shifted into being really into daily planners, but it's not really bringing anything new or creative or, you know, really cute to the table. Yeah, it's just another daily planner. And I guess I feel like the main people who are going to buy this planner are people who are already like Power Sheets loyalists who get the gold planner for Power Sheets every single year, and they've been begging and waiting for them to come out with a planner. I feel like that those are probably the people who are going to buy this planner. And this is probably not going to be a cheap planner. I wouldn't expect. I bet it's probably gonna be about $70-$80, something like that.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking in that $70-$80 range. And I mean, for me to be spending that much, I would appreciate a graphic designer like this. Like you said, it is given Canva. It is pretty basic. I do appreciate the long times. That's something that I wish most dailies have, because this is literally, unfortunately, my day. Like, I think it's like 5 to like 9 or something like that. Like 5 a.m. to 9.
You be doing too much.
Well, you know.
And I done told you be doing too much.
We all know this about me. I'm literally like ordering groceries as we speak too. It's stuff that got to get done. But I do like that. But I don't know, for that price point. And then on top of that, I have a feeling like there's not going to be any goal setting aspect in this planner. You're going to have to pair this with a Power Sheets, which is another $60 to $70.
That's true. That they probably did create this so that you pair it with the Power Sheets. Whereas if you get this and that, you're looking at like $150 investment easily.
And you're gonna get some stickers and other accessories that they sell too. So it's just I don't know. It's not my cup of tea.
No.
Yeah, and the religious aspect of it is not my cup of tea either.
Yes, this is like a faith-based company, and they do put that in their gold planner. I feel like they have kind of pulled back a little bit from what I've heard. It's not as heavily as much as it used to be, but yeah, this is definitely going to have something like that in it too. So there's definitely something to keep in mind if you are not like a religious person, or if you are a religious person and you just don't want that in your planner, which is fair as well. It's probably most of these faith-based planners are Christian faith-based. So if you are a different faith, it's not really, marketed towards you. So yeah, it's a no for me. It's cute. I'm happy that they're expanding, going into other things and other planners. I would love to see them with a weekly one day, but like you said, with the type of investment that people are going to make, because this is probably going to not be a cheap planner, they need like a legit graphic designer, and it just doesn't seem like that. It just seems very, very basic, and not giving anything that any other daily planner on the market is not already providing. So I would probably compare this to like the Simplified planner, and I feel like the Simplified planner is probably a better planner than this. I think it has a better layout than this, probably has better paper than this, and then it's already kind of has like a reputation. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. It's just not for us. I don't know. I also heard that a lot of their community have been asking for a planner for a while, and they kind of been against it. So I don't know.
That's
like you said earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, it's given that they kind of hopped on the bandwagon for this one.
Right. But yeah, shout out to them for branching out and, trying something new, adding a new product. I'm always an advocate for that. I hate when companies just have the same old products and they're never expanding or adding anything new. So hope it works out for them. But yeah, this is definitely just probably not for me. But let us know if y'all check out this planner if you're interested in it. Next up, y'all, okay, so this is kind of like a non-story because they didn't even end up doing it, but Moxie Life almost changed their daily layout. Sierra had put up a post in their Facebook group, basically asking people's opinion, like about to choose between the current daily layout and a new layout. And even though most of the comments were really against changing the layout, the votes were in for the new layout for them to change it. So I was kind of surprised when Sierra had posted again a few days later and was like, hey, sorry, did not mean to send y'all into a panic, and we will not be changing it at this time. Because I feel like since it wasn't an overwhelming majority, it's not like 300 people wanted the layout changed and 50 didn't. It was way closer than that, so I feel like since it wasn't like a solid consensus on it, and like I said, most of the people who didn't want to change were the people who were very vocal in the comments, myself included. She decided not to change them, and I'm really happy that she did, because honestly, like, the new layout that they proposed, and a lot of people had said this, was basically a carbon copy, or very, very similar to the Daily Duo layout. And it's like, if we want the Daily Duo layout, we can just buy the Daily Duo. Like, we like the Moxie Life Daily for different reasons than what people like the Daily Duo layout. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, did you get to see that whole debacle when it went down?
By the time I seen it, the decision was already made. So, but yeah, I definitely get where the people are coming from, and I could see why she went with not changing it, because like you said, the comments were more about, they were more vocal versus just the people that liked the change photo. But yeah, it was pretty close to the Daily Duo. So yeah, I could definitely see that, them not making that change. But I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with the existing layout. I kind of, I'm okay with it.
From talking to other people, I think some people would like the existing layout to have a longer, like, timeline, like kind of how what you were talking about with the Power Sheets daily planner, how some people, yourself included, like, really like having more time slots, because you really have a lot of stuff to do in the morning and into the evening or whatever. So I think some people really like that. But the thing is about the Moxie Life one, they don't have the times on it. Like, they obviously have a spot where you can write in your own time, but they don't have the times already printed. So, I'm sure even for you might have something to do at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. You don't literally have something to put on your schedule for probably every single hour of the day. So if you got something to do at 7 and at 10, you can just write those right next to each other, since there are no time slots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there really just wasn't a need to make it longer, unless they were putting those time slots in, because you can literally make it whatever schedule you want, which I think a lot of people, myself included, really like about the Moxie Life dailies.
For sure. Because most of the times, like, especially during the week, majority of my space, at least like on the Daily Duo, that's just work. And I don't break that stuff down, because who wants to put work in their planner?
Girl, I know, right?
So sometimes I'll white it out and write my own times, or use it. I have like time stickers that I can use, but yeah, with the Moxie Life, like you said, it's not printed on there, so you can skip those hours. So yeah, there's no need for it to be longer.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'm glad that she came to that conclusion and just decided, since it wasn't something that the overwhelming majority wanted, then they were just going to stick to what they got. And if they are just itching to make some changes, I have some suggestions that don't include the layout. Like, I would love way thinner covers for the Moxie Life, because it is already a thick planner. Even the 3-month daily is super thick, so a thinner cover would make the planner lighter. That would be amazing. I would love a dated option for their daily planner. I'm not a big fan of having to date stuff, but I'll do it if I like the planner enough, and I do like those planners enough to do it, but I much rather have a dated planner. So there we go. There's my
1,000% agree. We should do like focus group. Like, we should be a part of focus groups or something. I don't know.
So, I mean, girl, we done tried like almost every planner on the market
literally
at this point. So we got a lot to say. Hey, if y'all want our advice, hit us up. plannersandwine@gmail.com. But you already have to pay for it. Just saying.
Yeah, we don't work for free.
We don't work for free. No. Yeah, okay. So also, I was super excited to randomly discover this during our Facebook Live with our patrons the other night. Shout out to the patrons. We were perusing the Cloth and Paper website and realized that they already what?
Hold on. Why were we perusing the website?
I don't know, Myra. Why were we?
Because Meg put us on that she full blown got a whole, what is it, HP mini set up?
Yeah, HP mini set up from Cloth
and
of
course we had to get one too.
Yep. And so the girls got it. I need an affiliate link for Cloth and Paper. I would have made so much money. Y'all were buying everything. I'm so mad. But yes, that is why I do have like a little mini happy planner set up that is very, very cute. And I just wanted to make my shopping simple. I didn't know if it would be something that I would stick with. So I was like, look, I'm not going around to all these millions of different websites waiting weeks for shipping and stuff, I'm just gonna get everything from Cloth and Paper, which is exactly what I did, because you can literally get everything. Yeah, and I got my whole little setup, and I love it. It's super, super cute. But
it is
yeah,
very cute.
backstory is right there. That is why we were on the Cloth and Paper website. Okay, Myra bust me out. But yeah, they have a preview of, I don't know if this is all of their inserts for 2023, but they at least have a preview for some of them. So they're kind of changing up what the monthly looks like, changing up what the line vertical looks like, and they look really, really good. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited.
I agree. Yeah, I'm super excited. Their vertical layout looks so freaking good.
It's so
and
clean. I love it.
Their new sides. I mean, I don't know. It's probably new to us. They probably had it out for a bit, but the CP Petite. A little curious about that.
I know. Me too. I want more information. So from what we know, we think that side is like they're around the same length as like personal, but like a little bit wider than personal, but not as wide as mini HP. It kind of seemed like it's kind of in between a personal size and a mini HP size is what it kind of looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks amazing. And yeah, all these inserts, I just like the way they changed it up, because they didn't change it too much to where if you were just really in love with the past ones, then you're just gonna feel away. It's not like it's totally different. I feel like they just made it kind of cleaner and more sleek, which is obviously Cloth and Paper's aesthetic, and it looks really freaking good.
It
really
does. Good. Yeah, it does. And like you said, I love that it's a complete one-stop shop, especially if you want to try something and not really sure, what you need to get, all that stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a one-stop shop. And okay, so on here it says that all these things are sold out, but I don't think they have been for sale yet. I think they just have them listed and they just aren't available. You can have them notify you when they are available. And I believe one of our patrons said, Veronica said they should be selling them either for pre-sale. There should be available for pre-sale officially like in August or September. So yeah, just keep a lookout for those.
Yeah, for sure. But I love that it's up there so you can kind of take a peek of what the changes are ahead of time. Yeah,
exactly. Yep, exactly. Go ahead. And it's so crazy to already be thinking about, like, we literally just talked about 3 2023 planners. Where does the time
go? It's
wild.
It's really wild.
Where does the time go? It's so crazy. But yeah, okay, Myra. Myra was perusing in Walmart, which is actually not what Myra does. She is a Target gal
was closed.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Yeah, it was like at 7 a.m. Target doesn't open till 8.
That is why. Nothing wrong with Walmart, but most of us are either Walmart gals or Target gals, and Myra is 1000% a Target gal through and through. So what did you find when you were at Walmart at 7 a.m.?
Well, only reason why I was there was to pick up something for dinner, and I had just dropped Ashton off at daycare. That's why I was up that early.
Gotcha.
But of course I had to look at the planners section or whatever. So I stumbled across the so shady, the great value version of the Happy Planners.
Well,
we all know those planners just aren't for us. And honestly, I still don't see the point, because they were running about 10 to 15 bucks. But not the episode title just popped up. I mean, obviously you know, if y'all
know what the episode title. This is literally when I just named the episode.
But I just don't see the point, because they ran $10 to $15. They also had, which I actually picked this up earlier, but I do for those of y'all listening, I did pick up their study habits student planner. It was $20. So what's the point? You're gonna give I mean, like, yeah, I might as well take the extra $5-10.
Yeah.
And get a whole,
right,
Happy Planner here.
Right.
So I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel like that, like, it's for us. Nothing super special about it. Yeah, the paper quality was a bit lower. I would say printer paper, which we already expected. And they
Did you
told
get
us.
one, or you just played with it in the store?
I just flipped through it in the store, and I'm just like, no, it's not even worth it. Like the dashboards is printer paper.
Yeah.
And then the back just goes right to the calendar, which I think, do they do that here? Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. They do.
They do. So that, yeah. But I don't know. You don't have like the overview or anything, at least on the ones I seen. They don't have like the monthly overview on it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It just don't seem worth it, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like EC having a version of their planner in Target makes sense because EC is a fairly expensive planner that you can primarily only get like on their website. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just somebody out shopping and you just need a planner, like you want something there that people can just get without having to literally go to your website. Happy Planner is very different because it's already just a very inexpensive, affordable planner, and you can literally find it anywhere. You can walk into a lot of different stores and find it. So they didn't really need a great value version of their planner. They just did not, because like you said, like if you're already in Target, already in Walmart, and they already have the regular Happy Planners in Target, why would you get that over a regular Happy Planner when they're already cheap? Well, I guess what I can say is, at least, well, one thing is most of the time the Walmart version of the Happy Planners, they aren't on sale like they are in Joann and Michael's. I guess they are costing like $30, but I don't know, man. Yeah, this seems like a big thing to do with a very, very small gains to be made from it. Like, what's the return on investment for this?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, I did see like they have a few like Mickey student and teacher planners. None of them were over $30. So, you know, they're talking like $24, $25, $26. So I just don't. I mean, for us, I would say for us, people listening to this podcast, there's no huge difference, but I could see, you know, random person will probably skip over this planner because it's $22 and get the one that's $15.
Right.
But I mean, I just don't see it. Is that really necessary? Like if the $15 one wasn't there, are they going to be priced out of the $22 one? You know what I mean? Like,
more than likely not.
No. But like you said, I can see that with an EC, they're probably in for $20, but not in for $60.
Literally, which is a huge difference. Absolutely.
So it's just, it wasn't even worth me picking up the even try. You might as well just leave it there. But I don't know.
I will just never get over the dividers that they have in those.
Yeah,
it's just
disgrace.
Because it's like that's literally one of the things I like the most about Happy Planners is their dividers. And for those dividers to literally just be like a thin piece of paper with something cute printed on it, absolutely not. Immediately no.
Yeah, it was pretty basic as far as the dividers, but yeah, I don't know. Like you said, that's the beauty of it. You getting something fun and cute for an affordable price. So why even make that cheaper?
Right.
I don't know. Somebody let us know. Yeah,
literally, if anybody out there has tried one of these planners or is just willing to take one for the team and get it and try it and let us know what was up with that. You know, I would love to hear from you guys. Like, what would be the appeal of that versus just a regular Happy Planner, which you can also find in Walmart? Maybe if they stop carrying the regular Happy Planners in Walmart, it'll make more sense. But right now, they have both. So why would we go in Walmart and get that planner when we could just get the other one for literally like $7 more?
And they were sitting next to each other.
Girl, they were sitting next to each other.
What was the reason? They literally right next to each other.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I don't know. And they, you know how Walmart is, they have like the planners in that like little box thing. You can't tell on the great value ones that it's Happy Planner because it's really small print, but on the box it says Happy Planner.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand. Like we said, like Happy Planners, their focus right now is clearly just growth. And I'm sure, people smarter than us, I guess, made this decision, and it made some type of sense to them, and they're going to get some type of really good, return on investment from this. It's just beyond our scope of understanding, because it just seems, I just can't see anybody buying it.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're trying to expand beyond this community.
Absolutely, which they have been trying to do for a while. That's facts.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
not
facts.
for us.
Nope, not for us. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break to hear from our sponsors, and we will be right back. All right, guys, so we are back, and I wanted to talk about some celebrity garbage. There has been a lot of stuff going on with the celebs. Not all of it is garbage, but that's just what we call this part of the show if you are unfamiliar. But let's start talking about it. So earlier this month, oh gosh, I cannot believe we're just not talking about this. Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian, it got revealed from a source that they have another child either on the way, or it could possibly be already here. We just don't know, via surrogate. As you all know, earlier this year it came out that Tristan had a baby with somebody kind of, I guess, random, that he had cheated on Khloe with, pretty much, and that she had gotten pregnant, and it was a whole big old thing. But it came out that he was in fact the father of that child, and that is what led to him and Khloe's most recent breakup. But allegedly, according to the Kardashians, Khloe and him had already had this new baby cooking with the surrogate before Khloe knew about the other girl. I think, yeah, it was before Khloe allegedly knew about the other girl. They already had this other baby coming with the surrogate. Myra, what are your thoughts about Khloe having another child with this person, Tristan Trashton?
I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking. I don't know if it's like this whole, I have to have like this family dynamic kind of thing that, I mean, a lot of women, fall into, and they'll be with people that isn't good for them, just so to be like, I have a family. So I don't know if she's following in that trope, but this is dumb. I don't know why she would start that in the first place, because he has done wild stuff
the whole time they've been together. Whole time they've been together. Literally, she was like days away from their daughter True being born, and he got caught up in another very public cheating scandal. You know what I'm saying? To where it was like controversy, and she didn't want her family to say nothing to them. Like literally, while she was in the hospital giving birth to their child, like that came out and what's going on. So I don't know. I feel like it's definitely a thing amongst a lot of women, but especially with the Kardashians, this mentality that, I don't know, they have to have all their kids by the same person, come hell or high water.
Yeah.
I guess, because it's like you look at like Kourtney and Scott's relationship. Scott was extremely toxic for a very, very long time in their relationship. She still had 3 kids with him even throughout all that. Kim and Kanye are divorced now, but on their newest show on Hulu, Kim had talked about how when they were together, Kanye was like kind of terrible to her family, but she still was having 4 kids with him while he was being terrible to her family. And probably terrible to her. She just doesn't want to publicly talk about because of her 4 kids. So it's kind of like Khloe doing the exact same thing. I feel like the main difference is that Khloe's situation with Tristan is just way more public than Kim's situation with Kanye, and even Kourtney's situation with Scott. Even though Kourtney and Scott's stuff was on the show, it was edited. So we still only saw what they wanted us to see, and we only knew what they wanted us to know. Whereas this Khloe has had zero control over any of this Tristan stuff coming out, because he's just so damn sloppy and awful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And it's because I feel like something that Khloe has said a lot on the show. Oh, Tristan's such a great father. He's such a great father. And I know I've heard a lot of people say, so-and-so isn't a good partner, but they're a good father. And I don't think it's impossible to have that be the case. I think you can be a not great partner and still be a good father, but the level of embarrassment and disrespect that that Tristan has put onto Chloe, I mean, your children are gonna know about that one day. They're gonna be able to see that because y'all are very, very public people, and kids learn by example. You know, when kids grow up and see their parents exhibiting behaviors, sometimes they take on their behaviors or they seek out partners that exhibit those type of toxic behaviors. So it can have an effect on your kids too. And I mean, here's my thing. I don't think that Tristan he might be a good father to True, him and Chloe's daughter, but he hasn't even seen this new baby allegedly that he has with this other person. He's made no efforts, allegedly, according to the baby mama, he has made absolutely no efforts to even see that child, be in that child life, nothing. So is he a good father? Or is he just a good father to your kid?
Yeah, that's the thing too, that part. And then it's like, can you be a good father if you're willing to disrespect your child's other parent?
Yep. Right.
I don't feel like that's really good parenting right there
no,
either.
Is that because then, like I said, think about this too. That's a good point, because it's not like him and Chloe are married. They're not legally bound to each other. If at any point he did not want to be with Chloe and he wanted to be with other people, he could just break up with her and walk away. Why does he refuse to do that? It was so insane to have on one episode Chloe talking about how much he's changed, how hard he's trying, how much work and time he's putting in to show me that I can trust him. And literally, we all know now that in the background, he had literally had somebody else get pregnant with his child and hid it from Chloe for months. Even while they were starting to go through like court proceedings with this person, he still was not telling Chloe what was going on.
I don't know. That sounds like Chloe was trying to convince herself more so than convince the world.
Because girl, we never was buying it. We were never buying it. Yeah, it's just sad, and now I feel like a lot of people have even been questioning. Is Chloe saying that they had this baby with the surrogate? This was going on before he got or before she knew about the other girl being pregnant. Like, people are kind of speculating maybe she did know about that, and maybe she just kind of kept it to herself, kept it on the wrap. Because like, even on the episode of the show, when Kim finds out about the girl being pregnant, Kim calls Chloe and is telling her, and I guess based on Chloe's kind of non-reaction to it, Kim straight up asked her like, did you know about this? Because I feel like Chloe has been doing this for a couple of years now, where she's kind of trying to save face and protect that relationship to her family. So I don't even think she's been like 100% real with her family about her situation with Tristan.
That's kind of sad.
That's so sad. It's so sad.
She got to get up out of that.
I mean,
you tied to him. I don't know what's going on with the surrogate, but I mean, now you have 2 children, basically.
2 children with him.
So you tied to him regardless, but I mean, you don't have to subject yourself to this mess. That man's a hoe. He gonna be a hoe.
And the thing is, a housewife. And the thing is, the sad part, but I guess the main reason why a lot of people just don't have a lot of sympathy for Chloe is because it's not like Tristan was ever like a stand-up guy. He's always been trash. Like, she literally met him, and his previous girlfriend was pregnant with his child when they met, and she swore up and down that him and the girl was broken up. His whole family, his friends, was telling her that they was broken up. One, people's friends and family will lie for them all the damn time. Okay, like, let's not put that past anybody. And 2, I would still have been like, I get that, but the baby's not even here yet. Maybe y'all should let the baby come. We can talk and be cool, whatever. Let the baby be born. See how y'all relationship is. Like, I'm just not dating you if you got a baby on the way or a fresh baby. I'm just not.
Maybe I'd be like a year or 2 old for me.
Really, like 3 or 4. The relationship needs to be like dead and gone.
Dead and gone. Yeah.
Like, that's too close. That is too close. So, because my thing is, it's one thing, people, things happen and people break up, but it's like if he's willing to move on so quickly and be in a serious relationship with you while somebody else is carrying his child, somebody that he was in a relationship with, I don't know, man. That's not a good sign. So the signs have been, I mean, she has literally gotten all the red flags in the world when it comes to Tristan. And that's why a lot of people don't have any sympathy. And it's like, Chloe, this is like your fault because you really knew what you was getting with him. And he has showed you who he was time and time again. And you refuse to believe him. And now you mad at the public thinking they're just so hard on you. They're just judging you so harshly. But it's just like, people just don't understand why you won't let him go. People just don't get it. Like when you're, beautiful, you got money and opportunity, you have all the things in the world, you have no reason. It's not like you got to stick with him because you don't have no other options. That's just not the case.
No, I don't know. This is one of those situations where I feel like she's just gonna have to learn on her own, and it sucks because she's bringing kids into the mix too.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the thing. It's sad that the kids have to be mixed up in this. And I feel like this is kind of something that I think a lot of people go through, especially when you're younger. You kind of think that you have to have some type of drama or hardship to fight for your relationship and go through all these things in order to have a meaningful relationship. And most of us, as we get older, we kind of see that those are not the relationships that last. The ones that are super tumultuous and up and down and crazy, that's not what anybody wants for the rest of their lives. Most people want stability and somebody that you can depend on and that you can count on, and somebody that you never had to prove yourself to. They never had to prove themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were always just kind of on the same page. Like, I feel like that's kind of a lesson that I had to learn, like, early in my life. I thought that the drama relationships were the real relationships. And now I'm knowing, like, no, I was just putting myself through all that for no reason, because that's just not the type of relationship that I want to be in for the rest of my life, where I'm feeling like I'm like constantly having to chase after somebody. And I kind of feel like that's what Chloe has kind of done with Tristan, giving him all these chances and not letting her family say anything to him or about him. It was just ridiculous. And he just has her looking insane.
Yeah, it has me wondering if she's more attracted to the drama of it all or the chase of it all.
Yeah, maybe so.
And that's something you're gonna have to work out in therapy, girl. Because if it ain't Tristan, it's gonna be somebody else.
That's true. That is very, very true. Yep. And even now, because like I said, the rumors are that the surrogate is still pregnant. Like, he's been in Greece or somewhere, like holding hands with some, random woman all in Greece and stuff. Wow.
Not in Greece.
Girl, yeah.
Romantic ass getaways.
I know, right? Literally. It's like he just has zero respect for her whatsoever. Like, he is so, but yeah, you can't want better for people than what they want for themselves. Hopefully Chloe has seen it and she gets it now, but I just don't understand why she would want to keep having children with this person. I just don't, like, you can't trust him at all in any capacity. Like, this goes way beyond just being cheated on. Like, he has like humiliated you and just disrespected you on so many levels. It's insane.
Yeah. I don't know. Like you said, it's up to her. It's up to her to make these decisions. It's just, it sucks that there's kids involved, multiple children.
I know. That's the crazy thing. Yep. Some other celeb news. So J-Lo and Ben Affleck, we all know that they had gotten back together like a year or so ago, and they had got engaged. Well, they are officially married, and it's like, I think it's almost 20 years after their first engagement. So for anybody who doesn't know, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, they were engaged back in like 2004, I think, and they ended up breaking up. Both of them got married to other people. Both of them had kids with other people. And then they both got divorces. J-Lo was engaged to Alex Rodriguez for a little while, and then they broke up. And yeah, now she is Mrs. Ben Affleck. Myra, do you know who these people are?
I do know who these people are. Also, J-Lo is not the one to stick around with somebody. She's like, if it ain't gonna work out, I'm out. Like
Bruh.
she definitely will be out.
Is she the opposite of Khloe Kardashian? She low key is the opposite. She's not giving all these chances. She said, J-Lo said, you snooze, you lose.
Period.
Okay.
And for that reason, I'm out.
Look, J-Lo, keep a man Lopez. Don't be playing with these men. Like, you get it together. You get right or you get left. Literally. Respect.
Bye.
See ya. But yeah, I think their story is very, very romantic. But I was actually talking to some of my coworkers about this on Friday. Like, say if me and Dallas were to ever, God forbid, like not be together, get a divorce, and then if he got back with an ex from before he dated me and like married that person, I would be so mad and I would be like so insecure and I would be like, so were you just thinking about Shawty like the whole time we was together?
Yeah,
like,
I would feel very weird about that.
So was I just a placeholder until y'all could be back together? Like,
yeah, that would be my first thought too, honestly.
Girl, pissed.
Yeah. Like, was that person always on your mind? Were you fully over that person ever?
I know. You know what? I can say I believe that back in the day, Jennifer Lopez did refer to Ben Affleck at one point in time as the love of her life. I mean, I guess there was some truth to that. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that she didn't love A-Rod. It doesn't mean that she didn't love Mark Anthony, who she had some kids with. Like, but you know, Ben was the one. And I mean, you know, I guess it was time for them just to be back together again. So I hope it works out. I really hope it works out.
Yeah, I hope it's a happily ever after for them. But I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, I can see like obviously somebody that I dated in high school is a whole totally different person now. So maybe that could be.
But they were grown when they dated. They were like in their 30s. They were in their late 20s, early 30s when they're dating. So this is not like a little high school relationship.
I get that, but I still feel like you could be different people.
Yeah, you can
20 years later.
You definitely could change a lot.
So,
2 decades for sure.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Even though they were grown, they might not have been at their most mature or just in the place to
ready
where
for it.
They were on the same page, and I guess they came back around and they're on the same page now, which is good for them. They had a really cute little Vegas wedding. That was cute because you know J-Lo has had a few weddings at this point.
Yeah, she
was like, I'm not doing all that again. Like let's not even do all that. Let's just get married with our kids, which is really cute and romantic. But yeah, I would still be a little bit salty. Like Dallas, if you're listening, if we ever break up, don't you go kidnap nobody from college. I'm gonna be mad.
Pick somebody else, sir.
Pick somebody else. Pick somebody new, okay? Literally. Okay, so the other thing I wrote on here, it's not celeb garbage. I just wrote it on here. I am so sick of this Little Miss trend. And you know what? Here's why I'm sick of it.
I don't a Little Miss always at Target sticker.
That's fine. That is fine. Because you are.
It's true.
It's true. But it's just like I don't even know where the trend originated. So that is bothersome. And it's not even like regular people posting it is not what's bothering me. It's all the brands jumping on the bandwagon to create them now. I'm tired.
Is that copyright? That's what I thought when I bought it, but it's like
it can't
none of my business.
It can't be
my business.
Period. It literally can't be. Everybody is doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, something could be cute, but do we have to beat it to death?
Yes.
Clearly. Anything for engagement. Anything for engagement. The girls are out here literally fighting tooth and nail for engagement. So if something is popular, everybody and their mom is gonna jump on it. It's crazy. I guess the thing is, I'm used to seeing that on TikTok. It's kind of a newer thing to see that on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seems usually kind of a little newer.
Yeah, I didn't see this trend. I mean, I guess it wouldn't really fit on TikTok
I have
as
not
a
seen it on
platform.
TikTok.
But usually when we see a trend on Instagram, it originated on TikTok first.
Right.
But I get what you're saying. Like this is kind of new. That something maybe original because we don't know where the origin of it is. So maybe it originated on Instagram. So that's kind of weird. But
hit up your man Adam and ask him.
It ain't my man no more.
Because he cut his beard. Oh my god.
But yeah, I would love to know the origin of it. But it's like, I don't know. I have a weird thing about that too, because it's like when it becomes a trend, you lose the origin of it. And with this, since it is a Little Miss is a thing, like
nobody is getting credited for whoever did come up with this is just nobody. That person is not getting credited at all. And it's just like, I mean, if people are reposting it and they don't know like who came up with it, I feel like that's one thing. But for brands to be creating their own and they are not even attempting to, for as far as we can see, they're not even attempting to figure out where it originated to give the original creators any type of credit. That's kind of grimy. And that's another layer that I didn't even think of, you know?
Yeah. That's what I feel about it too. That's exactly it, where I was going with that. Cause it's like, but then on the flip side of that, like Little Miss is like a thing. So, I mean, can you get credit for something that you still didn't even create to begin with? You know what I mean?
Where did it come from?
I feel like that is a thing. Like that character is a thing. Little Miss is like a character. Come on, Google, let work for us.
I know.
Let me see where I feel like it's either a cartoon or toys, maybe. But yeah, it's Little Miss is a thing that like that drawing didn't just come out today.
Yeah, I literally have no idea about the origin of this.
The first question, where did Little Miss come from? Yeah. Characters were created in 1971. Children book author Roger something, I can't pronounce that. It's a book. It's a book.
Gotcha. Yeah. So whose idea was it to put it on Instagram all of a sudden?
That's the thing.
That has to come from somewhere.
Yeah, it had to come from somewhere because obviously, like, this was created in 1971 and this book, you know, obviously didn't come from the internet, but
this spin on it has, because like even with the original book series, it's like Little Miss Inventor, Little Miss Princess, Little Miss Giggles, Little Miss Sunshine. That's not the same as Little Miss. I watch the same show all the time rather than a new show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out like
it's a parody on these.
Spin on it. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's I mean, I guess you should be able to still get credit to put spin on it. Because it's not like he created or she created or they created Little Miss. But yeah, you should still get credit.
Somebody had to have done this first. And I really want to know who that is. But in the meantime, okay, brands, we get it. Y'all can stop. Y'all can stop. Little Miss, I'm sick of this trend.
Got somebody making for it just gets weird with brands. It's the same thing like when that one white green smoothie brand made a whole ass billboard talking about the girls who get it. And got dragged for filth.
And the girls who had to take down their billboard before they got sued had to take down their billboard before they got sued.
Because Miss Ma'am, she said, I'm going through the process of copywriting this one. And that's sad that we have to do.
We literally have to do.
Take your stuff and run with it.
I mean, that's why Pink Sauce lady had to hurry up and started mass producing her pink sauce, even though it wasn't ready to do that, because she was probably so terrified that some big conglomerate was going to take this pink sauce idea and run with it before she had an opportunity to, you know?
Yeah. And would have. Definitely would have.
Absolutely. At 100%. 100%. So yeah, the trend is very cute. It's just literally getting beat to death. Like, I mean, I feel like, and you know, especially because of how the Instagram algorithm, or really most social media algorithms work, once you like something, you just get inundated with that content. And so I feel like, you know, at the beginning of the trend, I was like, this is so cute, like, and now this literally all I see when I get on, like even in my stories, and I'm just like, I'm tired.
Yeah, because people are sharing them in their stories.
Yes, I'm tired. I'm so tired. But yeah. Okay, so Myra, did you see the Wakanda Forever trailer that just came out?
Absolutely. I'm Black.
Well, I mean, I had to ask. Candace Owens wasn't in it. I'm not trying to compare you to Candace Owens, but I'm just saying we're not a monolith.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
The second
my
it
gosh.
dropped, kind of jealous and folks at San Diego Comic-Con got a chance to see it in real time with the
With the
actors and
cast,
Ryan, and
and they were so
such a moment. Yeah.
emotional. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I've probably watched that trailer already, maybe like 5 times. Because first of all, like the music the music and the whole vibe of the trailer is like really somber, but it still kind of gets you excited. But then you're kind of nervous to see like what they're gonna do with it. But then you're super freaking sad because Chadwick Boseman is gonna be a part of it, but not in the same way that he was in the previous film since he passed away. I'm just it's weird how some celebrity deaths like just really, really hit you. Chadwick Boseman is one of them deaths that really hit me hard. Like I'm still just surprised and shocked and devastated that he is not here anymore. And like seeing his cast and seeing that trailer for that film, like I'm so excited to see it, but it's just hard. It hurts. It hurts. It's like a friend passed away or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it hurts to watch it. But
And
I loved
this
it.
movie, in a sense, meant so much to Black Americans.
That's what it was.
That's why it hit so hard too. Because I mean, I don't know if Chadwick wasn't the Black Panther and he passed away. I don't know if it would have hit as hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing actor either way.
Absolutely, icon, and absolutely he was so loved, especially in our culture. But being the Black Panther really kind of took him and his career to a whole nother level. And like I can even remember like going to see the Black Panther when it first came out. I was on the edge of my seat with the biggest smile on my face. The whole it just made me so happy. It made me feel so good watching that movie. And I've never felt like that from any other Marvel superhero type of movie ever. And it's because of having that, that representation and being able to see it and seeing so many beautiful Black people being the stars, the center, the everything of this movie, and seeing them like in Wakanda, in this world and this country that I wish was real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They wouldn't save us, so obviously, but
we could
but
try.
still wish it was real.
Let us go to Wakanda. Anyway, right? It just felt so good, and I know we're gonna feel this. This next one is gonna be, it's gonna feel different, but it's still gonna be amazing. But man, it's so sad that he's not around.
Yeah, it so really sad. Is. Yeah, it's such a moment. That movie is such a moment. Just seeing all the cosplay, and I remember like somebody put on Facebook like, this must be what white people feel like all the time. Which facts is, if you are Black and listen to this, you get it. Like you totally get it. Even if like these superhero movies aren't your thing, you probably went to go see this movie because it was just a whole moment. You had to.
You had to. Because my brother, when it's on, and he is not a superhero Marvel standard at all, but you have to go see this. Like you had to have gone to see that. It was such a moment, like you said, and it just felt so good. And you know what? I feel like white people have no idea what it feels like, because when they see themselves in movies, that's just the norm. So it's, it would be as if they never saw themselves and now they do all of a sudden. That's how it would feel for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're already used to it. Yeah. But yeah, that thing on Facebook was so funny to me because facts. It's like, oh my God, we finally get a moment. Like
we finally have something that was for us and about us and by us. Yeah. You know, it was so good.
And it was so good. So good. And this was gonna be so great. It's gonna take us on an emotional roller coaster because our king is gone.
We're gonna be crying in the movie theater.
Yeah, for sure.
And I see it. Somebody said on Twitter, they was like, so are we all wearing all white to the movie premiere so we can stunt? on these hoes. And I'm like, I'm with it, because they had that scene at the beginning that kind of looked like it might be like a funeral type of procession or something.
Yeah.
But everybody was decked out in white. Yeah, maybe we all need to come decked out to the movie theaters in white. I think that would be a vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm with it. A lot of people cosplayed the first one. I was well pregnant, but my ass was there Thursday night.
I had a fresh newborn, so we went to a drive-in theater, which was perfect, because we got to be in the comfort of our car, and literally Mason just lived through the whole thing. So, but it was so fun. It was so fun.
I was not missing it.
No.
And I was pregnant. So I had to sit through that whole 2.5 hour movie. I was not getting up. I was not getting up. But I did rush and ran after it was over. I had to go.
Period.
But such a moment. Absolutely.
I know. And they introduced the whole, so this is going to be the end of phase 4, and they started introducing phase 5 and phase 6 and showing us the shows and the movies that were going to come out soon. Bruh, I swear, if I don't live to see 2026, I'm gonna be so damn mad, because I need to see all these movies and shows. I need to.
Oh my God.
I'm into them. I'm so into them. I'm so excited. So much. They're gonna have new Avengers movies coming out, new Captain America with our Black Captain America, Anthony Mackie. Oh my gosh. So exciting.
I'm still mourning the end of the original Avengers, but it's fine. It's still going to be good moving forward, but yeah.
I know. I'm glad we have those movies, and we have lots of movies that we can go back and rewatch and relive. And, we love us some Chris Evans. He is absolutely bad. Do you love Chris Evans the way the rest of the world does?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. Speaking of Chris Evans, because we watched a few movies over the weekend. Damn it, I'm going to get it wrong. It's called The Gray Suit. I think it's on Netflix. The Gray Man, or the Gray. I'll put in the show notes, y'all, because Chuck's the one who set it up for us. But Chris Evans is in that, and he is an a-hole. You hate him. I said, oh no, this is not my Captain America. I don't know who that man is. That's
I know, right? That's not him. That's his evil twin. Cut it out. Cut it out. That's not my baby. Oh, I love him. I love him so much.
Yeah, we stand that, Chris.
We do. So guys, we have noticed that a couple of planner peeps have gotten their accounts hacked recently. So we just wanted to put out a warning. If somebody random tells you that you want a giveaway, or they ask for your phone number or your email, block them immediately and report them if you can, because they trying to take our accounts. And make sure you have that 2-step office.
Y'all know what you're trying to say, because I wish I could hop in and help you, but I can't.
I hate that word.
Use Duo is an app that
helps you out with
that step.
Have your account protected. So you will not get hacked. Because it is so sad to see people getting hacked. And I know so many of us have worked so hard on our accounts and have so many friends and people that we enjoy, that we follow and that follow us. You don't want to lose your planner account.
Yeah, and I would give a warning to creators too with doing giveaways. So the way the hack works, they kind of make it look like it's you. So if it was Myra plans it, they'll probably add 2 T's at the end. So that way it looks like me. At first glance, it looks like me, but it's not me. You know what I mean? So just be careful with these giveaways. They do that, and that's how most people get hacked, because they think, oh, I won the giveaway that I just entered in, and give all the information, and then they got hacked. So just be careful. Have a really smooth way. Most creators aren't going to ask for your email to send you something from a giveaway. So just be careful with that, and warn your people if you are going to do giveaways, because that is what's happening. Every time I see somebody do a giveaway, they have one of those accounts pop up.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. So yeah, guys, stay woke, protect your account, Wakanda forever. Myra, did you have anything that you needed to add?
The movie I was talking about is called The Gray Man. It has Ryan Reynolds. A lot of other Marvel people are in there too. So really good movie.
I saw the red carpet, because I think that guy from Bridgerton his name is like Reggie or something like the real fine man from the first season of Bridgerton is in that movie, isn't he? You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Y'all,
of course I don't.
we gonna work with Myra.
I'm trying, y'all.
Yeah,
his
name is like I don't know how to pronounce his name, but if you've seen Bridgerton, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. The real fine man from Bridgerton is in that movie as well.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think of who he was. Oh, I hated him too.
What?
Yeah, he's not a really good person.
Oh no. So
but it's fine. That means he's a good actor. Right. we like Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling is Ryan Gosling. It's not Ryan Reynolds.
Sorry, wrong Ryan. But we like the Ryan.
We like them both. Both of them are great Ryans. It's not like a Chris Evans, Chris Pine type of situation. We love both of them.
Chris Pratt?
Yeah, Chris Pratt. Yeah, Chris Pine is another one. Yeah, it's Chris Pratt that most people don't like.
Star-Lord. Yeah. Because I did watch another movie too with Star-Lord called The Tomorrow War. Mm-hmm. That's really good too. That's with Chris Pratt.
Post-apocalyptic type of like apocalypse. It's a really cool
concept, but it's kind of predictable too. So basically, humans from the future came back to present time, saying that we're losing the war against basically aliens, and started sending people into the future.
Oh, I have seen that. Okay, I have seen that.
Yeah.
I love those like apocalypse type of movies because I feel like we're heading towards that. But anyway.
Good movie if you want to watch it. Chris Pratt it up, but I still enjoyed it.
We watched the latest Jurassic World movie that just came out like not too long ago. We watched that because it's on streaming, so we watched that. I actually really liked it. It's worth a watch.
Yeah, I like that because I be rooting for the dinosaurs in those kind of movies though.
Myra.
Because the humans be trash. The humans be doing trash stuff.
I was about to say, in that movie, the dinosaurs were not the enemy. It was 1000% the humans. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just like Planet of the Apes, too. Rooting for the apes because y'all trash. Sorry.
Sorry. Facts are facts, America. Yeah, okay.
Period.
In most of these movies, the humans are trash. I totally feel you. I mean, in real life, humans are trash, so...
It's a biopic, honestly.
But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for listening. Make sure you check out our website, plannersandwine.com. Check out our Patreon. The calendar for August should be coming out really soon, so keep an eye out for that so you can see all the fun things that we are doing if you are a part of our Patreon. And if you want to join us, all you got to do is sign up at plannersandwine.com.
Yes, everything is there. So come on over. We have fun over there. And you get to hear our crazy work stories on the bonus episodes. Yay.
Yes, you do. Unless you are a coworker, then what are you talking about?
Why are you doing that?
About work?
Yeah. Why would you pay for that?
Why would you pay for that? I cannot be held responsible for what I say on a bonus episode. Okay. All right. But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for listening. We will talk to y'all later.
Bye, guys.